Hello, welcome to another Friday Fun. I think I got the name right this time. Today I'm looking at a couple of things. I've got a bit more of a complicated setup here, and that setup involves the Behringer Neutron, which I don't think is quite in the stores yet. I think there's been a little bit of delay. I know when I did the review, you were expecting it in April, but I've seen pictures of them on boxes, on pallets in boxes, so I'm guessing they're going out into the stores soon, and that's a good thing because it is a great synth. You know, no matter what the controversies of all the other Behringer stuff that's been going on around, the Neutron is a little gem. We've also got the Microvolt 3900 from Pittsburgh Modular, which is a desktop subtractive synthesizer with a bunch of sort of West Coast style features built in as well. It's got low pass gate, low pass filter, a complex oscillator and a sort of basic oscillator built in with nice wave folding, function generator. So there's a bit of sort of mix and match between things. I've also got the Sipario from Lab4Music, which is a kind of MIDI router, and I'm using that in conjunction with the Keystep. Then finally that's going into the Ventris. So a little bit about what's going on. If I basically go down a couple of octaves, take that out of there, I've got my below C3 is triggering the Neutron. The MIDI's coming out into here, and I've got zones set up, which you can do in this guy, where you could say below a certain threshold, route it out to one output, and I've got two MIDI outputs. So that's on this guy. Then a couple of octaves up, it's going to the 3900, which does sound lovely actually, and that's basically all then coming over here into the Ventris. I've got the Neutron going into one channel and the Microvolt going into the other. I'm not actually affecting the Ventris on it, but I could, but it's a bit much on the reverb, whereas it's quite nice on the Microvolt. I'm running a sequence in the 3900, sorry, in the Arturia, which is basically triggering low below the C3, so that's triggering this guy. This is a pulse width wave, and I've also got a wave folded wave, so I'm blending between the two as I see fit. But what's actually also happening is, because the MIDI's coming out and into this guy, and then I've taken some of these patch chords are a bit extraneous. Then I've got the MIDI gate output on the patch bay coming into the clock input of the 3900. And that's basically advancing the arpeggiator, which I've got running on here as well. I'll switch that on. And that is essentially just so every time if I press and hold, and then I turn it up, that's assuming it's working. Hold on a minute. So every time there's a gate, it takes it through the next step, but I'm actually triggering the notes silently from the right hand side of the keyboard. So I hope that makes some sort of sense. I mean, the idea is really to keep this all sort of doorless, and just so essentially I'm really using, you know, two synths, bit of external gear, and then the Ventris. So that's the Friday Fun setup for today. So I'm just going to carry on playing, and hopefully you'll enjoy what you hear. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Delay on this. Bring the wave folder in. on this guy.
Thank you.